everyone. Now let's welcome player Gareth Bale. Now we go straight to the questions. Same dynamic. Please raise your hand and kindly wait for the microphone. We'll start here, please.
Gareth, Croeso, welcome to the World Cup. You've been 16 years in the Wales men's team, half your life in that team. How does it feel to finally be here, and how do you control those emotions tomorrow?
Yeah, no, an incredible feeling. One that as a kid you dream of seeing Wales in a World Cup, but to actually be in the team that achieves it is an incredible feeling, and an honour to be able to do it for our country. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun time, hopefully, for us, and one that we just want to enjoy and have fun like we always do on the pitch as a national team.
Next question. Yep.
I'll go off to you, mate.
Hi, Gareth. You've led this group through 2016 and the Euros in 2021. How does the feeling compare now on the eve of a World Cup? And how are the squad shaping up, would you say? Do you get a sense of the same as 6 years ago?
Yeah, we're just our normal group, having our normal jokes, having a good time, working hard when we need to. But atmosphere is great in the hotel, in the dressing room, at training. We're just in a good spot, and really looking forward to the game. And I think when we're in that type of mood, we normally give our best stuff.
Okay.
Hi Gareth, how are you doing?
Okay.
You gave a little bit of an insight on Monday as to how you've gradually got yourself to the fitness level you wanted to be. Now we're on the eve of the game. Just exactly where are you where you wanted to be when you first went out to the States? We know you do your individual program, but just how ready are you on where you wanted to be in terms of fitness?
Yeah, no, I'm right where I want to be. I'm here the night before the first game and ready to go. We've all been training hard the last week, adapting to the heat, the time zones, and we have no excuses now. We've put all the hard work in, and game time tomorrow, and that's where we hopefully we can step up and deliver what's needed to be delivered.
Jeff Carlisle with ESPN in the United States. Gareth, your club teammate Kellen Acosta said a few days ago that the U.S. was going to have to literally start kicking you around the field a little bit in order to stop you. Have you had any conversations with Kellen since you got here, and what are your thoughts on what he said?
No, I haven't spoken to him since he was here, but I tried to avoid him kicking me the last 2 weeks before we came. So, no, it's nothing new. I'm used to getting kicked on the field. Nothing's changed. That's why the referee's there, and I'm sure it'll be a fair but difficult game tomorrow, when both teams are looking forward to, and I'm sure it'll be played in a great spirit, and both teams will want to win, and hopefully it is a great spectacle on show, but obviously we hope to come out on top.
Hi Gareth, Sam Stejskal with The Athletic over here. Another question from a U.S. lens. You're obviously familiar with quite a few of the guys on the U.S. team, having played with or against some of them in MLS. What do you see as some of the strengths of the American team, and where do you think there are some areas maybe that you guys can exploit tomorrow night?
Of course, I have now some experience of playing against and with some of the US teams, so they're a good young squad. They have some fantastic players. They're a good team. We're under no illusions that they're here to win the game just as we are. So we know it's going to be a difficult match tomorrow, and I'm sure they know the same thing too. We know their weaknesses. Hopefully, I can't share them with you right now. So I'm sure they know that we have weaknesses, and vice versa. So as long as we stick to our game plan and do what we do, then we'll be happy with that.
Okay, before we continue, to all photographers, thank you so much. Next question.
Gareth, it's been confirmed that Joe Allen will miss the first game against Iran. The managers are saying that it's unlikely that he will play that first game. As far as Joe Allen is concerned, someone you know very well, he's sort of grown with you in this Wales team. As a captain, how do you pick up his spirits, and how disappointed do you feel for Joe with his injury?
Is that, is he?
Well, unlikely to play. Unlikely to be Rob Page saying, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's fantastic. He's here. He's doing his work that he needs to do, and I'm sure if he's called upon or if he needs to start, then he's ready to do so. Joe has a lot of experience. He knows his body inside and out, like a lot of us do. So yeah, I don't think he's been ruled out. So never say never.
Next question here, please.
Gareth, hi there. Just take you back to to Bordeaux for that national anthem at the Euros. It was a particularly special one for the Wales fans. All the build-up has been sort of seeing Wales on a global stage. Can you understand the sort of emotion that's happening back at home and the buy-in that you're getting for seeing Wales and the flag kind of here at the World Cup?
Yeah, obviously we're in our own little bubble here. We don't get to see too much, but we get sent links and videos and photos of back home in our WhatsApp group, and friends send stuff over. So yeah, you can see the kind of the tensions building in our country. The flags are going up. Everyone's wearing their bucket hats more, and the shirts are out. So yeah, we feel the buzz back at home here, and yeah, we're obviously going to try and do them proud like we always do, and yeah, hopefully we can celebrate with them once we win some games and score some goals. So yeah, obviously we're doing it for our country, and they'll be supporting us incredibly like they always do.
How do you feel as Welshman seeing the flag up there on the world stage?
Yeah, amazing. It's just like I've said in interviews before, it's every World Cup there's never been a Wales flag, so it's been difficult to have your team there. So for Wales and the youngsters growing up now, to have Wales in the World Cup is, I'm sure, maybe they don't realise it now, but it'll be an incredible experience for them to have, and one that I wish I had. But I think, yeah, hopefully if we can do them all proud, and I'm sure they'll enjoy the World Cup having Wales in it a lot more than not.
Please, let's use the microphone. This is for translation purposes. Thank you. Next question.
Hey Gareth, Nico Cantor for Football de Primera FTP Radio in the United States. You're obviously, I see your smile in every question that you answer here in the press conference, and obviously you're a big game player. You seem really excited about this World Cup. I mean, you scored crazy goals in the Champions League final. You're coming off of scoring arguably one of the most exciting goals in Major League Soccer history. So, as a player who is ready to step up to the world's biggest stage now, what's going through Gareth Bale's mind on the eve of his first ever World Cup game?
Try and get as much rest as I can. Obviously, all our preparation now is done in terms of the training and what we're going to do. So just relax. That's literally the biggest thing I can say is get yourself relaxed. Rest up, hopefully enjoy the game tonight on TV to get kind of the World Cup spirit going, and yeah, it's nothing special, believe me.
David Alvarez, El País from Spain. The coach said there would be no golf in this tournament. I wanted you to explain what golf brings you mentally, what it gives you when you play. Sometimes you've talked about it, but I'd like you to explain, please.
Yeah, mentally it's always been for me somewhere to get away from football, the bubble, the pressure, the intensity, I guess, of everyday life. Yeah, I think that's a big reason why I like it. You get to be out there with some friends, peace and quiet. There's no cameras, there's no loads of people around, so it's a nice getaway from the hectic life of a professional footballer. So yeah, it's yeah, nothing really more to say, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm sure we're playing on the PlayStation instead.
Okay, we'll take two more questions. One here in the front, please.
Hi, Gareth. Ron Blum from Associated Press. What is your first memory of watching the World Cup? Was it 2006 or so, or on TV? And at what point did you say, hey, I want to be that guy who takes Wales to get in that?
I think France '98 was probably my first memory. I just remember having this pencil case with the logo on it and everything. So, but in terms of watching World Cups it was always a little bit disappointing because Wales wasn't there, and like I said in the previous answer, as a kid not having your country in a World Cup, it does take that little bit of specialness away from it. So for Wales to have their country in the World Cup now will be an incredible thing for not just the youngsters but for the whole nation. Everybody's dreamt of it for such a long time. We've had so many close calls, and like I said, for us to be the team that was to get over the line was incredible for us, but most importantly was the best thing was to do for our country, to grow football in our country, to inspire another generation, to get more kids playing football, because by doing that we're hopefully going to have a stronger national team in the future. And in, say, 20 years' time, if they are sat where I am now and say Wales qualified for the World Cup in 2022 is what inspired us all to play football and to love it, then it's an incredible story to have, and I'm sure that will be the case come 20 years' time.
Just off the back of one of those questions, what's your earliest memory of watching Wales? And also, from your point of view, you've had a lot of highs in your career, you've had a lot of lows, you've been up and down. What does it mean to you personally and your family as well, getting to this moment? Can you kind of rank it against maybe winning Champions Leagues and the success you had, relatively speaking, in the Premier League as well?
My first memory of watching Wales, I think, was when the new stadium opened, when the Millennium Stadium opened. I think it was Finland. I don't know if we played Finland or something like that. Was my first memory, and going to every game since then. Always with the same group of friends, with my dad and my friend's dad, and just loved watching Wales. We were always joking like, "Oh, you're going to be there one day," and la la la. So always dreaming that could happen. And what was the other part of the question? Sorry, how does it compare? How does it compare? It's different. I don't like to compare things too much. Obviously, everybody will try and ask me that question to try and create a story because I like this more than this, but it's different. It's probably the biggest honour we could have to do for our country is to qualify for a World Cup, something that we haven't done, like everybody knows, for 64 years, and it's something that is history in our country. Schools are gonna stop to watch our games. Kids are gonna miss school, fortunately for them. So it's just one of those moments that is a massive piece of history in our country, something that we've all wanted for a long time, and like I said, to be the team that was to get over the line and do that for our country is incredible, and we know we have the support of the nation back home. No matter what happens, as long as we give 100%, our country will love us for that.
Okay. Thank you very much. With this, we conclude this press conference.